You ever met someone so locked in, so disciplined, that it almost freaked you out a little? Yeah, that's the level we're talking about today, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get there. You know that one person who never quits? They wake up same time every day, do their routine, no excuses, no breaks. While everyone else taps out by week 3, they're still grinding. And you look at them and think, man, that's not normal. Well, it's not. It's a system, an ancient one, built by Zen monks in Japan. They call it Gyoji, the practice that sustains itself. And once you get this, you'll never break a goal again. But fair warning, this system ain't for everyone, because it requires killing off a part of yourself that you've been protecting your whole life. Before we get into it, hit subscribe, drop a like, and comment the one habit you want to finally stick to. It helps the channel, but more importantly, it's your first public declaration. Alright, let's roll. Chapter 1, The Awakening. Raphael was a smart dude, a programmer, good job, nice life. But he had one major flaw. He couldn't stick to anything. Gym? 2 weeks. Meditation, 1 week. Reading, 3 pages done. His pattern was a meme. Monday, let's go. Wednesday, maybe tomorrow. Friday, yeah, I'll restart Monday. He tried everything. Habit apps, reward systems, accountability partners. Nothing stuck. Because he wasn't fighting laziness, he was fighting his brain's architecture. Until one day he discovered why Zen monks can meditate every single day. For centuries. And it's not willpower. It's something deeper. Something scarier. Chapter 2. The Secret of the Monks. In Zen temples, they've got one rule that changes everything. Gyoji, continuous practice without gaps. Since the year 1200, every single day at 3:30 a.m., the bell rings at Ahai Temple. And every single day, no excuses, no just 5 more minutes. The monks wake up. No one's lying there thinking, hey, maybe I'll skip today. That thought doesn't even exist. Why? Because they've hacked identity. See, your brain puts every commitment into one of 2 boxes, reversible or irreversible. Reversible, you'll negotiate. Irreversible, you'll just do it. When a monk takes his vow, he's not trying to meditate. He becomes a meditator. That identity shift kills negotiation, and science backs it up. Harvard researchers found that when you make something public, your brain treats failure like a survival threat. Our ancestors who lost tribe status didn't make it. Your brain still runs that same code. So Raphael flipped the script. He stopped making private promises and then went public. He wrote, I'm someone who meditates 20 minutes a day at 5 a.m. for 90 days straight. He signed it, posted it, told everyone. His girlfriend laughed. His coworkers joked. Perfect. Now he had pressure. Because when he wanted to quit on day 3, the thought of facing everyone and saying I gave up again hurt worse than just doing it. That's when his public vow stopped being motivation and became armor. Chapter 3, The Internal War. Even with pressure, his body still fought him every morning. Public commitment stopped the mental games, but not biology. That's when he found the monk's next rule. Non-negotiable hours. You know that little voice that says, maybe I'll do it after breakfast, or tonight. That's your brain wasting fuel. Raphael picked 5 a.m., not because he's a morning guy, but because the world's asleep. No texts, no calls, no excuses. It wasn't about optimization, it was about elimination. First week was hell. Second week, and something shifted. He started waking up before the alarm. By week 2, his body was on autopilot. That's the magic of fixed hours. You remove time as a decision. When there's no decision, there's no negotiation. But he ran into a new problem. He fixed when, but not what. Some mornings he meditated. Some mornings he read, some mornings push-ups. The brain found a new loophole. What should we do today? So he went all in. Same moves. Same order every single day. Chapter 4, The One Way. He locked it down. 20 push-ups. 10 minutes meditation. 10 minutes reading. Same routine, no changes, 90 days. People said he was robotic. His girlfriend said he was getting weird. Good, that's what growth looks like. By week 3, his brain was begging for variety. Come on, mix it up. By week 6, he was halfway through his push-ups before realizing he'd started. His mind had surrendered. That's the real goal. Not endless willpower, but no willpower needed. You repeat long enough and your body just takes over. MIT research says around 66 days in, your brain's basal ganglia automates the habit. You stop deciding. You just do. Then came the test. He got sick. He traveled. Old Raphael would have quit. But this time he remembered the monk's rule. Practice must continue and without gaps. Chapter 5. Practice without gaps. The all or nothing lie kills more goals than laziness ever did. You tell yourself, if I can't do 20 minutes, why do anything? That's where you lose. Because gaps are where your old self sneaks back in. When athletes rest, they're still moving forward. Rest is planned. Retreat is not. Even a river during a drought still flows. Maybe slow, but never stops. Day 40, travel day, no gym, no time. Raphael did push-ups in the airport bathroom. People stared. Perfect. He meditated in an Uber. Read on the plane. Was it perfect? Nah. But it continued. That's Gyoji, practice that sustains itself. People started noticing. You're obsessed. This isn't healthy. Normal people don't act like that. Exactly. Normal people get normal results. Chapter 6, Pre-Solutions. Then came life's curveballs. Kid sick, car broke down, boss kept him late. Most people lose consistency here because they haven't pre-decided their moves. Zen temples don't stop for earthquakes or fires. If the meditation hall floods, they go to the dining hall. If the dining hall burns, they sit outside. No discussion, no panic, just practice. So Raphael did the same. He wrote down every obstacle and a plan for each one. Rain, garage workout. Guests, bathroom push-ups. Hangover? Shouldn't happen, but if it does, 2 push-ups, 1 page read. When X happens, I do Y. No thinking. No emotion. Just execution. Yale research shows when you pre-decide, you save your willpower for action, not debate. By day 70, his brain was fully automated. Sometimes he'd finish his push-ups before realizing he'd started. Day 90, done. 3 months, 0 gaps. But more than that, he wasn't the same person. Friends said, "Bro, your consistency's kinda scary." He smiled. Good. Chapter 7. The Transformation. Because when your discipline starts making people uncomfortable, you're finally on the right track. You're proof that impossible just means uncomfortable. People will call you obsessed, unbalanced, robotic. Let them. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it because you've become someone new. See, consistency isn't about doing something daily. It's about becoming someone who can't live any other way. Once you lock in the Gyoji system, public declaration, fixed hours, same sequence, pre-decided moves, you stop trying. You are. So when people ask, how do you do that? The answer's simple. I don't. I just am. Are you ready to become that version of yourself? Because this isn't about discipline. It's about rebirth. The death of your inconsistent self. The birth of your unbreakable one. If this hit you, subscribe, hit the bell, and drop your public declaration in the comments. What's the one habit you're locking in with the Gyoji system? Remember, the consistency that scares others is the only consistency that matters. See you in the next one. Because when he wanted to quit on day 3, the thought of facing everyone and saying I gave up again hurt worse than just doing it. That's when his public vow stopped being motivation and became armor.